On WBTV, a veteran trusted a company that promises to help veterans with their housing and takes money from massive nonprofits to do that. But she was evicted anyway.
Investigative reporter Naomi Coles brings us this all-new, months-long investigation into the Charlotte company that claims to help, yet several local veterans were left without homes.
Chantel Gaines has spent a lot of her life looking for a place to call home.
My original plan was to stay in for 20 years.
2 sons cut her time in the Army short.
I was a signal soldier.
Abusive relationships left her struggling to make ends meet and looking for a new home here in Charlotte.
I was homeless.
While still at a shelter, she found a job helping other homeless veterans. That's how she met Karen Blackman, owner of Our Hearts Are Heroes. It's a Charlotte company that promises to help veterans with housing.
She wasn't a co-signer, but she had her own relationship with the places that I stayed.
These places, they wouldn't accept your applications on their own.
I didn't make 3 times the rent.
Our Hearts Are Heroes puts its name next to the veteran on the lease.
I paid either her directly or the leasing office directly.
The setup barely worked for Chantel and her son, because what had really happened was she had become legally responsible for a lease she couldn't afford.
I was already in the red practically every month.
In late 2024, Blackman told Gaines to reach out to 2 veteran nonprofits for help. I've reviewed the wire transfer documents showing Tunnels to Towers Foundation sent Blackman $6,700, earmarked for Gaines's rent to prevent an immediate eviction. So imagine her surprise when that eviction,
I was livid.
was finalized in court.
You know, one that I don't deserve.
The same month, Gaines herself paid hundreds of dollars to Blackman, who was supposed to apply that to her rent.
That last payment, she asked me to pay directly to her.
A balance statement the landlord sent to Gaines and Blackman in December shows $7,000 owed and not a dime paid during the same period Gaines sent Blackman her rent money, and the same period the nonprofit sent a nearly $7,000 donation. Are you aware of that money ever actually reaching your rent?
They didn't. That's why I got evicted.
The ordeal has left Gaines shattered and her credit in shambles.
Honestly, this is what I would be doing if you're not here.
Today, a year later, Gaines says Blackman hasn't repaid her security deposit and only sent her a small fraction of the money owed. The exact amount left isn't clear, but in numerous texts, emails, and a recorded confrontation between the 2 women, Blackman has never disputed that she took thousands of dollars intended for Gaines.
You told me that you were going to help me,
but told Gaines she didn't have it to repay. I've spent weeks trying to get Blackman to respond to these allegations. She first said in a phone call she repaid the money. I asked for proof. Karen Blackman has canceled an interview with me twice. She has promised several times to get me documentation. I have given her several weeks to get that to me. I've gotten nothing. So I'm going to her home to try and talk to her. I tried again.
Hello.
Hi, is this Karen Blackman?
Speaking.
This is Naomi Coles. I'm from WBTV. You're aware of the reporting that I'm working on.
Can I give you a call right back, please? Thank you.
She didn't. I called again a few minutes later. Hello? Her friend answered. She said Blackman was going through a hard time. I warned our story was being published. I need a response on what... She threatened a lawyer and told me Blackman wouldn't speak to me.
Well, this is a really unconventional business model that they had.
Kelly Durden is the managing attorney for Veteran Services at the Charlotte Center for Legal Advocacy, and says they're aware of numerous veterans who experienced issues with Our Hearts Are Heroes.
It's just not an organization that I would feel comfortable recommending to anyone at this point.
And so that was one of them.
I discovered Chantel is far from the only person evicted who leased through them. All of these cases, they're all evictions. Our Hearts Are Heroes is a defendant in 18 evictions filed in Mecklenburg County over the past 2 years. In fact, this one right here, it's from just a couple of months ago. 5 cases were dismissed, 13 ended in eviction.
Those stay on your record forever.
Durden says there's generally not a legal mechanism in North Carolina law to erase evictions in the same way that, for example, some criminal convictions can be expunged. Is there any existing regulation that could have or should have stopped Our Hearts Are Heroes?
Without someone raising a red flag, they pretty much go unchecked.
Charlotte hasn't been kind to Chantel. When we spoke, she was packing to leave the state and move back in with family. Her search for a place to call home far from over, but her mission clear in speaking now.
It's important to find a way to use your voice and speak up about the injustices that are happening, because that's the only way we're going to keep it from happening to other people.
The company's troubled legal history goes back far longer than just the last 2 years. Yet with all of that part of the public record, records show the company secured hundreds of thousands of dollars from major nonprofits in the Charlotte area, even as those evictions were being filed in court. That's part 2, airing tomorrow at 6 o'clock.